Praise be to Jesus. This is Father Joseph Antapani, SMA. Today I would like to talk how the angelic salutation is the gateway to heaven or salvation of soul through Hail Mary. Every country, every kingdom has rules and regulations. In the same way, the church has her rules and regulations that is contained in the Code of Canon Law. Canon 1752 says, the supreme law of the church is salvation of soul. The hell exists. Hell is a reality. And as a tree or as the other person lives, we find the hell, existence of hell. That is, we find in the creed, he descended into hell. Even Mother Mary, when she appeared to the three children at Fatima, she asks us to pray, save from the fire of hell. Jesus is grace. In John 15:5, it is said, you can do nothing without me. The same grace was born by Mother Mary. She conceived the Word and made flesh. She gave her own body, blood, heart, and she formed in her womb the grace and made us visible. The invisible thing made us visible, and intangible thing we could touch and see. The grace was with us. Many people, they experience Jesus in this life, and that grace made us to be seen by others. Mother Mary wants us to love him, to know him, and to be with him forever. Mother Mary, when she appeared to the three children, she says, only I can save your soul by interceding to her son. She can bring peace to this world. In the Gospel of St. Luke, chapter 1, verse 28, we find the greetings of Angel Gabriel. And chapter 1, verse 42, we find the exaltation or praises of Elizabeth. Later, the church, joining with those two greetings and exaltation or praises of Elizabeth, Mother Church adds some prayers and forms the Hail Mary. In this way, the recitation of Hail Mary has developed. We find there are many devotions. The most one is the Holy Rosary. And today I'm going to tell you about three devotions: recitation of one Hail Mary, recitation of three Hail Marys, recitation of 7 Hail Marys. They have their own significance. The recitation of one Hail Mary. You can recite this Hail Mary at any time. Suppose you are going for marketing, you recite and go. You are starting a bike, recite. You are cooking, recite. You are starting your Holy Mass, recite. At any moment of your life, you recite it, so that Mother Mary would grant grace from her Son. And the recitation of 3 Hail Marys. The 3 Hail Marys normally dedicated to the Holy Trinity, because the Holy Trinity blessed Mother Mary and the Word was made flesh. And we thank Holy Trinity for having given us Mother Mary. When I was going to seminary, my mother advised me, before you go to bed and when you wake up, the first thing you should do to recite 3 Hail Marys and made sign of the cross the 4 sides of your bed. This recitation of 3 Hail Marys dates back to 13th century, even 6th century. Many popes, many saints, they have advised us to say 3 Hail Marys. In the beginning, there was only once a day the practice, but later on it was twice a day they practiced. And with these three Hail Marys, there are many good things that come to us. So, to Saint Magdalene, Mother Mary appears and tells her, no, sorry, to Saint Matilda, Mother Mary gives her some promises like, when you recite these three Hail Marys, you get astonishing conversion, increase in virtue, curing sick, temptation conquered, and salvation of soul. And she says, all graces from God come, but do not reach to human being. But if it comes through Mary, it directly reaches. Even Saint Alphonsus Ligoris says of three signal graces: happiness of possessing sanctifying graces, or soon recovering it, that keeps us out of mortal sin. The second, victory over impurities. And third, the grace of final perseverance. So it is always better to say the three Hail Marys. And recitation of seven Hail Marys. That is actually comes from the seven sorrows of Mother Mary. The seven sorrows are the prophecy of Simeon, flight to Egypt, Jesus lost in the temple, and Mother Mary meets Jesus on the way to Calvary, Mother Mary at the foot of the cross, the crucifixion, and the death body of Jesus on the lap of Mother Mary, and the dead body of Jesus laid in sepulchre. When we recite these seven Hail Marys, so we recite the whole rosary of sorrows, seven sorrows of Mother Mary. And it has many good things, like the good promises are, I will grant peace to their family, and even peace in their soul and to the family. They will be enlightened about the divine mysteries. I'll console them in their pains, and I'll accompany them in their works. I'll give them as much as they ask for, as long as it does not oppose the adorable will of my divine Son or the sanctification of their soul. I will defend them in their spiritual battles with the infernal enemy, and I'll protect them at every instant of their lives. I'll visibly help them at the moment of their death, and they'll see the face of their mother. These are the promises that Mother Mary has made. And in Mark 8:36, it is said, for what does it profit a man if he loses his soul and gains the whole world? So it is better that we save our soul. We work for the soul that is eternal than the body. Our soul will be with God. So let's ask or intercede Mother Mary so that she will lead us to heaven. She is the refuge of sinners. And when once she gives us refuge, of course, we also will get refuge in heaven. Thank you.